Truly, this has been a very long day. What was supposed to be a simple recon mission, to secure the immediate vicinity of our new hideout, has matured into something larger. We have defeated multiple CSAT and AAF patrols, and we have managed to capture a very important stash of weapons and ammunition. Now we have one more task to accomplish, before we can return to the camp. A CSAT gunship went down in these hills. Finding it will not be easy in the rugged terrain, but we'll try. We are good at finding things. Hello there, and welcome to a new episode of the Eastern campaign in Arma 3. We are of course continuing our recon mission, and today's task is to find the gunship that crashed in these hills. Now that will not be easy since the area is very rugged, but it looks like there is some sort of valley here, and I suppose we will find the gunship somewhere in there. Will it be guarded? That I don't know. First we need to get into the valley though. I will go this way, and we'll come to these hills, and maybe from up there I can have a look down there. While we continue on our way, I would like to talk about something that is not connected to Arma 3 in a strict sense. You see, Arma 3 has a very nice campaign, and I like it. But many people didn't want to play it, didn't like it, just because of the slightly futuristic setting. Now, when Arma 3 came out, the world was a different one than it is today. And today we see that many of the concepts and even vehicles, weapons that are present in Arma 3 are not that far off from what we have today. Or, well, some vehicles that are in Arma 3 are in use today. So there's that. They actually made a pretty good campaign in a futuristic setting, slightly futuristic setting, that turned out to be not so futuristic at all. Still, many people disliked it. It was a different issue with Arma 2. Arma 2, in my opinion, had a brilliant idea for a campaign. The campaign of Arma 2, the Harvest Red campaign, was actually really good. Up to a point, that is. And I'll explain what I mean. First of all, Arma 2, the campaign had a very interesting backstory, I think. If you think about it, the developers weren't quite far off of real life as one could have imagined. The backstory went like this. There is a country bordering Russia, and that country has a region, JSRS, with a large Russian population. And part of that Russian population suddenly feels the urge to declare independency from JSRS and to establish an independent republic and to later join Russia. And all of a sudden they get all kinds of weapons, and there are rumors of Russian soldiers coming across the border, etc., etc., and they are fighting the government troops, and so on. It does sound kind of familiar, doesn't it? Now I do hope that the other part of the backstory doesn't come true. You're playing American soldiers in that campaign. And yeah, the US is asked by the local government to intervene, and they are sending Marines into the country to fight that rebellion that all of a sudden had tanks and such. So, the Arma 2 campaign, pretty interesting backstory, and once again, not that far off from what in real life actually kind of happened. It's strange how game developers are sometimes able to, well, I won't say predict the future, but create a story that is surprisingly close to it. And yeah, as I said, I think Arma 2 had a brilliant campaign up to a certain point. And to me it is interesting that there are remakes of the old Operation Flashpoint campaigns, which the old Operation Flashpoint campaign was amazing, no questions about that. It was great. And there was a remake made for Arma 2, and I think there's also a remake for Arma 3, although I'm not 100% sure on how well that works. I didn't try it yet, maybe I will one day. But the Operation Flashpoint campaign was amazing. Now, back to the Arma 2 campaign. Nobody has bothered to make a replay, a remake of the Arma 2 campaign. Why is that? Because, as I said, up to a point, it was a really good campaign with very interesting missions, a very interesting backstory. But then, especially at the release of the game, it was so full of bugs that it was barely playable. The game's performance was god-awful in... well, you can't really sugarcoat it. It was god-awful, the game was riddled with bugs, and the campaign was no exception. That was at the release. And the campaign was very ambitious. But one of my favorite missions, and those of you who might have played the Arma 2 campaign will immediately know what I'm talking about. One of my favorite missions was Manhattan. Manhattan is a mission that basically plonks you down into the region, and as I said, you are playing as a squad of American soldiers, Force Recon soldiers to be more precise. They plonk you down into the region and they send you out on counterinsurgency operations. They are giving you tasks like go and capture that informant, or go and capture that weapon smuggler, investigate this and that. And you're getting all of these missions, and how you will approach them, and how and what order you will do them, how you will approach them, etc. It's all up to you, and that's what makes it amazing. Really amazing. It is so well done. There's a little pass here that I will use, I think. Yeah, let's continue this way. It was amazingly well done. Or well, not well done. You see, there's a problem. But it was amazingly well thought out. Mission objectives could even complete itself if you didn't bother to do them. Then maybe just the AI concluded your mission objective. For example, there was a weapon smuggler, and if the government troops got to him before you did, well, that's objective complete, but you didn't get, so to say, that part of the story. Very nicely thought out, unfortunately terribly executed. That mission in particular was so buggy. So many bugs, so many mission scripts that didn't work, etc. It took a long time for the developers to fix it. And I think it's a shame. I think Arma 2 had a good campaign. That was unfortunately ruined by technical shortcomings, and I have to say the final missions. The final missions were high command scenarios. There were 2 of those. The smaller one, the first one, I didn't mind that much, because it was basically... high command in Arma is you start to play the game a bit like a strategy game. In that you have yourself, just like here, you might have your own squad, but then you can also open a map and you can give orders to other squads, you can build troops at headquarter buildings and such. It becomes a bit of a strategy game. It's a very weird mix. And there was one mission where a fight basically went... it was more or less like a tug of war between 2 villages. And you wanted to conquer the other one. That was fine by me. That wasn't too much of an issue. But the final mission of the campaign, they made that mission a high command mission, and it took place across the whole map of Generous. Those of you who have played Arma 2 or DayZ will know how big that map is. And now imagine waging a war with dozens of squads, vehicles, etc. at your disposal to command across that whole map. Sounds kind of awesome in principle, until you realize that a game that was already plagued by performance issues ran like absolute dog shit when confronted with that mission. So many mission scripts simply didn't fire, didn't work right, because they also tried to integrate story elements into that mission. It was not pretty. at least for me. Other people might have had a different experience, but I did not enjoy that part. I really didn't. Okay, we have to be a bit careful here. We are already in the area that we are supposed to search. Let me check if I maybe see smoke rising somewhere. That might indicate a crashed helicopter. But we do need to be careful. There could be patrols in these hills. Yeah, there we go. Where? Oh, that way. On that hill, that is, huh? Okay, you see something that I don't right now, but I believe you. There might be enemies. Is it that hill? No, it's not actually that hill, it's that hill. Enemies sighted. Somewhere. Wait, you see this in the air? That's smoke. I think there's smoke in the air. I'm not 100% sure, but to me it seems like there is... Yeah, look at that, there is smoke. Okay, that's an indication that we are not too far off from the wreck. But we also know that the area is being patrolled. The enemies are on that hill over there. I can't see anybody as of right now. Doesn't have to mean much though. Guys, it's time to get a bit sneaky. Let's try to close the distance. And there is definitely smoke rising. I'll try to stay in the low ground, I think. I estimate that the smoke is rising somewhere here. Yeah, it's basically in that direction. Yeah, maybe somewhere over here. We'll see how this goes. Now, where was I? The Arma 2 campaign. If only the developers would have made the final story elements into their own dedicated little missions, instead of cramming everything into a big, high command mess. Because it was a mess, at least for me, as I said. Others' experiences might vary, but my experience wasn't pretty. Something's happening. Okay. So, what my original point was, and the point that I'm trying to make all along. Arma 2 had a pretty good campaign. And I'm a little bit sad that nobody made a remake. A remake that's not just taking the original campaign as it was, with all its flaws and shortcomings, and putting it into Arma 3. No, I mean like a proper remake, where they take the final chapter of the campaign and they actually make decent missions out of it. I would like that. So, if one of my viewers has god-tier editing skills in Arma and maybe also liked the campaign, please do it, man. Do it. Do that campaign. Do it justice. That would be awesome. But, yeah, I'm not keeping my hopes up. I think if one wants to play the Arma 2 campaign, there is no other way but to install and play Arma 2. And that's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Alright. Now, let's see if we can take out this helicopter. Well, it's already taken out. Let's see if we can secure the wreckage. Because that's what we are here for. There's a lot of smoke. See that? In the trees? We can't be too far away. So it is that way. I guess it's in here. Now that would put the enemy patrol that we saw in the immediate vicinity. And another one.
Get down.
Oh, they're down. Patrol in front of us. Can't see them.
100 meters, front.
But they are there. I'm not quite sure what I'm facing yet. I don't see anybody. Do we want to ambush these guys? I should have brought a few mines along. That wouldn't have been such a bad idea. Okay, let's slowly continue. I think I avoided the enemies for now.
Ready to fire.
Okay. Oh, my men see them.
I see movement.
Why are they seeing them?
Right up ahead. Rifleman, 200 meters front.
Why can't I see them?
200 meters front. Target acquired.
They're facing away from me. Oh, there they are. Okay, they just vanished into the next little valley. We had spotted 4 men. 4 enemies. Good to know. I'm not sure if we'll ambush them. Okay, I think I see the wreckage. Yeah, I do. Question is the wreckage guarded? Let's take a good look at this. Where is it? There it is. Can I get a good look at this? I think I see a body. Yeah, indeed. There is a body. Let's try to get a bit closer and get a better look, if at all possible. Ah, this tree is interfering. Don't do that, tree. Okay, we are in a nice position here. Do I see movement around the immediate crash site? Or is it just the patrol that's walking through this area? No immediate movement. At least none that I can identify. The enemy went that way. Apparently, my men have spotted them briefly going onto that hill. So, where they might be now, I have no clue. Let's try to stick to cover and concealment as much as possible. At least until we can tell if there are more enemies. And if that patrol is alone, then this here might be a good place to ambush them. That might actually be a decent place to do it. If they come through this area again. Here they come, apparently.
Soldiers,
200 meters front.
infantry.
200 meters front.
Right, there they are. Okay, get ready. They've seen us.
I need cover to load.
Shoot them to bits. Come on, guys. Fire back.
I'm the new actual. Carry,
You see that?
Attack that rifleman. Just
Oh
up
god.
ahead.
That hurt. Okay, I need help. I've been hit.
One, taking command.
But it's not too bad actually. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem too bad. Guys, if you could maybe, I don't know, kill that guy.
He's down. 4, I'm the new actual.
Okay,
Standing
it's
by.
You see that?
a bit worse than I thought. Okay, yeah, I need help. Status, I'm
I
injured.
need ammo. Need help.
Carry, rearm.
Yeah, somebody come and fix me up, please. Yeah, we are definitely going back to camp after this.
One, I'm the new actual.
Waiting.
Okay. Don't resist, you're being rescued. This, by the way, is part of the Project Injury Reaction mod. I am using the Ace mod, of course, for realism, but the Ace mod, the Ace medical features, they are not well suited for single player. So that's why I removed those, and I'm using the Project Injury Reaction mod.
Got an enemy. Soldier, 200
Oh,
meters
crap.
left.
More enemies. That's not good.
Engage at will.
One, taking command. Injured.
Okay. I need to patch myself up further.
200 meters front.
Standing by.
Guys, if they're enemies, shoot at them. How are there? Did we get them? Maybe it's just a few wounded. Okay, guys,
Stop.
hold your position. And I'll check on each and every one of you to make sure that nobody else is wounded. You are fine. Where is... There you are. Everybody else is fine. Awesome.
Fall back.
Roger that.
Copy my stance.
Okay. So they targeted me, of all people. But it looks like we got them. That means we can go and inspect that wreckage.
Okay, loading.
I think we got them all, right? I can go up there and check on the bodies in a moment. Let me first take a good look at this here. Yeah, a helicopter most definitely went down in the forest. And the pilots are
Hard
dead.
landing.
Oh yeah. Can we find anything useful on them? Let's see. Pilot coveralls, tactical vest, scorpion. Anything inside that might be useful? Parachutes, yeah, we don't need those. Maybe the guys would have needed them. Here's one. What do you have? You have a big backpack on you with a bunch of ammunition. A bunch of very useful ammunition. That's interesting. Let me grab that rocket. Guys,
Take cover.
spread out, take
Copy
cover.
that.
Let me check on everything here. And let me see if I can give you a rocket. Let's see. No, it doesn't fit. Maybe if I take something out of your backpack. Let me remove those things. No. Let me remove the night vision devices. The night vision devices don't fit. Right, let's drop these things. Yeah, that fits. I've taken one night vision device, that's fine. He still has the other 3 that we will distribute among the members of our squad if night operations should require it. Good. He also had a machine gun belt. I kind of want to give that to somebody. You. Can that fit into your backpack? No, it can't. Alright. Kudis, you don't have a backpack yet. I just found one for you.
Chorus, move left.
On the way. Ready.
Well, not exactly where I wanted you, but okay.
Copy that.
Good. Kudis, you now have a new fancy backpack. We'll drop... Will we drop all the other stuff? Those are rounds for a sniper rifle, I believe. If I could find it somewhere, that would be neat. Another one. Oh, hello! What kind of weapon is this? This looks nice. I think our marksman just found a new weapon.
Standing by.
Now how does that look? A bullpup? Let that sink in. A bullpup marksman rifle. That's kind of awesome. Look how compact that thing is. Nice. Good. Okay, I think we are finished here. There's nothing else to do. Let me see, is there maybe a way to get the guys out? Yeah, there are a few men inside, possibly. Let me check.
Soldier, 100 meters. Front. Negative.
Enemies.
100 meters.
Another enemy patrol? Kudis?
Chorus, return to formation.
Solid copy.
He's behind the helicopter right now. He's no use to me there. I don't know what's coming my way. Did we get them? No.
Covering, go!
Okay, we need to pull back from here. I have no idea what's coming my way. Where can we pull back to? To the west, into this valley. And then through the hills where we came from. Another way would be just to pull away to the north. But there's a lot of open ground there. I don't like that. Okay, we'll try. It seems the enemy ran away for the moment. We will try to pull back. Kudis, Gekas, you two. I want you to move... West is that way. Move over there.
Chorus, Gekas, move right.
On the way.
On the move.
Panas and myself will hold here.
Ready.
What do you mean ready? You aren't already there, are you? No, you're running. Okay. Panas, follow me.
Panas, return to formation.
Understood.
Okay,
No
pressing.
can do.
Come on.
Moving.
There comes Panas. Gekas, Kudis,
Covering fire.
continue
Gekas,
to that place
Chorus, move 100 meters, right. Okay, let's go.
there. Don't be shot.
Covering, go.
Okay, Panas. We'll have to run, okay?
Ready.
Panas. You go first.
Panas, move 100 meters, right.
Solid copy.
Run, run, run. I'm behind you. We're getting the hell out of here. We accomplished what we came for. And I feel that we are kind of overstaying our welcome.
Return to formation. Stay sharp.
Standing by.
Let's get out of here, guys. Come on. I made it back to the car that I had hidden beneath some trees here at an old abandoned settlement. And I've made Gekas and Kudis switch backpacks, because Gekas can make much better use of the large volume that this backpack offers to store many more belts of machine gun ammunition. But now let's get out of here, let's go back to camp. Everybody,
Get in that vehicle.
Wilco.
Thankfully the camp is not too far away. Just need to go up this road, then I need to drive down this road, take the first right, and then just drive straight until I arrive back at camp. Not too far.
Wait.
Everybody in? Awesome. Let's go in. We are returning to the camp. Let's see how this goes. There's the factory. And there we are, back at camp. Awesome. My men are staying in the car. And all the gear that we collected should be in the armory. We can try to have a look at that. Oh, and look at this, they are repairing a CSAT vehicle. Awesome. Here's the armory. Let's see if we can find some of the gear. Or maybe it is getting added later. No, I think this is a scope that we found with the smugglers. We have medkits here, we have night vision devices. I think there's stuff from the backpacks of the guys. Let's see, a lot of ammunition. That's good. It's excellent, in fact. And the weapons. And yeah, we do have all the weapons that we collected. Nice. Very nice. So, our armory is well stocked for once. Man, look at this. Nice display. But, let me take another quick look into this. Aviator glasses, that could be nice. A few chest rig, vests, etc. The pilot helmet that we got, the police vests. Nice. And, oh, did I see that? The dismantled... I went ahead and dismantled the automatic grenade launcher that was at the checkpoint and loaded that into the vehicle. And it is now in our inventory here. So we could take that and use it against the enemy. Really nice. So everything worked out, we got the gear. Really good supply run. Awesome. We'll end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, although I have been rambling a bit. Well, next time we might continue with one of the main missions, or we might maybe go out on another recon mission. I think there's more stuff that we could do. I'll think about that. Let's see what is more advisable for the progress of the campaign. For now, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure to leave some comments. I love hearing your thoughts, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, have some great days, and goodbye.